Manchester Airport has two runways, but they are used in different directions. Aircraft using runways 23 left and 23 right take off and land towards the southwest. And aircraft using runway 05 left or 05 right take off and land in a northeasterly direction. For safety reasons, aircraft must land and take off into the wind. This means that the choice of which direction the runways are operating depends on wind direction. Most of the time at Manchester, the wind comes from the southwest, and on average, runways 23 left and 23 right operate about 80% of the time, but this can vary considerably from month to month and year to year. Arriving aircraft approach UK airspace from several entry points when heading towards Manchester Airport. Once inside Manchester's airspace, there are no fixed flight paths, and Air Traffic Control, or ATC, ensure that all aircraft are safely separated by controlling the speed, direction, and height of the aircraft prior to being established on the Instrument Landing System, or ILS, also known as Final Approach. The ILS is a beam which is aligned with the runway centerline in order to guide aircraft in a straight line approach to the runway for landing. However, when the airport is busy, arriving aircraft may be placed into a holding stack, a racetrack pattern, which aircraft fly whilst waiting their turn to land. Manchester Airport has three holding stacks, one to the west called Mersey, one to the north called Rowson, and one to the south called Dane. At Manchester, on average, over 95% of aircraft perform a continuous descent approach, or CDA. This is a technique whereby an aircraft descends on a smooth, continuous glide path, therefore staying higher above the ground for longer. This reduces the level of arrival noise heard on the ground and emissions. One of the aims of airspace modernisation is to reduce existing constraints and implement a systemised arrival route structure to allow for a CDA to all runways. Aircraft will follow more precise and accurate routes, which will reduce the number of people overflown and decrease the amount of fuel burnt. We will also look at ways to provide respite or relief for the communities, which could involve creating alternating routes. For more information on the Manchester Airport Future Airspace project, please see our website www.manchesterairport.co.uk/future airspace.